If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think.
Between them, Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit.
Terence Crawford, Canelo.
Yeah, I believe Terence Crawford is going to be in top shape, and I believe
Boxing legends are praising Terence Crawford for his incredible skills. Antonio Gates said Crawford will win because he's simply the best boxer in the world. From his speed to his technique and smart moves in the ring, Crawford keeps impressing both fans and other fighters. He has shown his talent by dominating in different weight classes. As more famous people speak about him, it's clear that Crawford is a special fighter that no one wants to go up against.
Terence Crawford, Canelo.
yeah, I believe Terence Crawford is going to be in top shape, and I believe he's good enough to outpoint Canelo. But I believe the power would be a challenge, if you will. So I'm going to say Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford?
Because I think Terence Crawford is the best boxer in the world.
Israel Madrimov, who has been in the ring with Terence Crawford, adds real weight to the discussion. He has seen Crawford's smart fighting style up close and fully supports him, especially in a full 12-round fight. Madrimov believes that as the rounds go on, Crawford's better stamina, sharp punches, and ability to adjust would slowly break down Canelo Alvarez's attacks. Hearing this from someone who has felt Crawford's pressure in the ring says a lot about how strong and skilled Crawford really is.
If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think.
Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, what do you think about that fight if they did fight? Looks like it's up for September.
Good fight. You know, if 168 pounds, I think it's Canelo, but it's Canelo better technique because 50-50. If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think. If knockout, it's Canelo.
What makes Crawford so difficult to fight against?
He has power, smart, in more practical.
He has more experience.
He's very experienced.
Amir Khan, who has faced top fighters and is known for his speed, shares an honest view on the difference in defense between Canelo and Crawford. He points out that Canelo sometimes takes clean punches when under pressure, while Crawford is very smart with his defense and rarely gets hit. Khan also talks about how strong Crawford is and how well he controls the fight without taking much damage. He believes Crawford is already a powerful and skilled fighter who doesn't need to beat Canelo to prove how great he is.
Fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit. Clean. They both hit hard because, and you can see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
Conor Benn's reaction to this possible fight shows how exciting it is for the boxing world. His words reflect the buzz and energy around the matchup, as it brings together two champions with different styles and backgrounds in what could be a huge and thrilling fight.
With Crawford going up, I believe he can put a beating on anybody 154, 160.
But not 68.
Nah, Benavidez is...
Oh, Canelo. Yeah.
Oh, Canelo. I think he's a smart fighter. He doesn't rely on his power. Crawford ain't a fighter who just relies on his power. And then Canelo, you know, when he's fought Belenga, then fought Ryder, Munguia. It's even. I think it'd be a 50-50 fight if Crawford fought Canelo.
Rolly Romero, known for speaking his mind, believes Crawford will win this big fight. His confidence comes from what he's seen, not just hype. Romero likely thinks Crawford's better timing, smooth footwork, and sharp counterpunches can beat Canelo's strong and aggressive style. While many think Canelo's power will make the difference, Romero trusts Crawford's accuracy and smart thinking in the ring.
Crawford beats the shit.
Really? Yeah?
Now, I'll tell you like this, I mean, the weight division things, you know, but I hope Crawford beats this shit.
Why do you want to see Crawford beat the ish out of Canelo?
I just hope Crawford beats the shit.
Why? So like Canelo, is it because of the last fight? Like you haven't been a fan of Canelo, or like why? Like you like Crawford that much? Took your copy.
What Canelo did on that day was disrespectful to boxing. It was just simply disrespectful to boxing in every way. Canelo.
Veteran trainer Teddy Atlas looks beyond records and titles when judging a fighter. He believes true greatness comes from things you can't measure, like staying calm under pressure, making the right moves in tough moments, and having the drive to push through. In Crawford, Atlas sees all these qualities. Even though Canelo has many achievements, Atlas feels that Crawford's mental strength and focus could give him the edge in a big fight.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
The face-off between Canelo and Crawford surprised many people because even though Canelo has fought at higher weights for a long time, there didn't seem to be much difference in their size. Crawford looked just as strong and ready. Unlike some fighters who move up in weight too quickly, Crawford is doing it the smart way. He's training his body carefully for this fight, making sure he's not just gaining weight, but also fully prepared for the challenge.
Going at it. And yes, weight class is a little bit different for Terence Crawford, but he's not fighting what I would consider to be a normal 168-pound fighter. Canelo is not that, right? Canelo has moved up multiple weight classes to get to 168. So they're really, when you look at him standing toe-to-toe here, you don't see a massive size difference for Canelo. In fact, you kind of see the opposite. But we also have something we're going to be breaking down when it comes out, a Piers Morgan Uncensored between Canelo and Bud Crawford. I hope that they get these two on ESPN.
David Benavidez brings an interesting point of view to the discussion. While he respects Canelo's power and success in the ring, he doesn't rule Crawford out. In fact, Benavidez believes that Crawford's hard work and strong mindset could change everything. For him, it's not just about physical skills, it's about mental strength, and he feels Crawford has what it takes to surprise everyone.
Ring Magazine, which is owned by Turkey, reported that Canelo and Crawford have agreed to the September date and that it's essentially on. What is your I know this has been rumored and talked about, but now it seems like a done deal. What's your reaction to this?
It's a good fight. It's a good fight for both of them. Good fight for, I think it's more important for Crawford than anybody, but I think if anybody could beat Canelo, I think Crawford could.
Yeah, I know you said he could be the guy. What kind of a chance do you ultimately give him?
I think you give him like a 7 out of a 10.
Oh, 5.
Crawford is good. Crawford is good, and I think he's been known that he's going to fight Canelo for a long time. And Crawford he likes to pick up the weight, so I'm sure he's been working on the weights for a long time. So, Crawford, when he has with a person that has a big IQ like that, if you do enough weights, and you stay working for a long time, you have a
Alexander Usyk, known for beating bigger opponents, supports Crawford because of his high-level skills. Usyk believes that in boxing, smart technique can be more important than size. He points to Crawford's quick moves, timing, and ability to switch stances as big advantages. Even though Canelo is naturally bigger, Usyk thinks Crawford's sharpness and ring smarts could help him win against a slower, more predictable style.
Potential fight between Canelo and Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
How do you see that fight? Who do you
like? Terence, it's
wow.
My friend, but it's crazy man. Listen, I say Terence win. Yes.
What? Terence win over Canelo.
Yes, Terence win. But listen, Terence, it's different man. Terence work in two sides. Two sides.
Right.
And
right.
He's a switch hitter.
Yes.
Right and left. But it's very smart man. It's very, very, very smart, but feel distance and place.
Adjustments,
Spacing,
exactly.
boxing.
You don't think the weight difference will be a factor too much?
Mario, you're asking him?
That's why I'm asking, exactly.
Mike Tyson shares both praise and concern when talking about Crawford. He respects Crawford's smart movement, sharp timing, and ability to adjust during fights. But Tyson also knows how tough boxing can be, especially in a heavier division. He points out that it's not just about skill, it's also about being able to take stronger punches. Tyson isn't doubting Crawford's chances of winning, but he does worry about how much damage a fight like this could cause.
You ever follow the WWE?
I love WWE.
Shakur Stevenson, a young and skilled fighter, fully supports Crawford in this challenge. He doesn't agree with those who say Crawford is too small for the fight. Stevenson believes people are ignoring how strong and physically ready Crawford really is. More importantly, he thinks Crawford's skills are on another level and will be too much for Canelo to handle. His support shows how much respect Crawford has from the new generation of top fighters.
Yeah,
What you say about that?
I think skills pay the bills.
Yeah.
And I feel like, truthfully, he's not as little as people think. Like, people think he's like very small.
He cut weight to get to 147, 154.
Yes. Yeah. He's not as small as like people think. It's just he look like it.
Yeah.
So like if you see him in
person
and he get on a scale or something, you wouldn't believe that's his weight.
I told somebody the other day, he might get on the scale weighing like 166, 167 fighting Canelo, and people wouldn't believe how ripped up and cut up he'll still look. He won't look like he's overweight Terence Crawford. He gonna look like a solid Terence Crawford.
I think he beat Canelo though. I've been saying, I remember when he fought when they fought. Go watch an interview. I think Terence Crawford would beat Canelo.
Okay, I wouldn't say that.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
No cap.
I did tell him after the Smith fight, I said, man, go get Canelo. You the greatest.
Yeah.
This era.
For sure.
Yeah, it's no question.
No question, yes.
Actually, back to the you and Terence working together, because you've shared everything you've learned from him. There was fans doing their homework in the Avanesian fight and in the Spence fight saying, actually, it looks like Terence may have taken a couple things from Shakur as well, not just Shakur taking things from Terence.
No, that's for sure.
Sports journalist Ariel Helwani shares a wider view on the fight. He points out something many might miss. Canelo is slowing down with age, while Crawford is reaching his peak, both in skill and in handling the extra weight. Helwani highlights Crawford's ability to adjust and fight well with both hands, which could confuse a slower opponent like Canelo. He expects the fight to be very close, with smart timing and strategy playing a big role.
Crawford, switch hitter. He did all right in his first fight at 54, but now he'll get more comfortable as a bigger guy. You know, he's actually not that small, this, that, and the other. Yesterday on my program, Ade, I spoke to David Benavidez, and I asked him about this fight, and his response surprised me. I want to play this clip for you and get your response to David's answer. Here it is.
It's a good fight for both of them. Good fight for, I think it's more important for Crawford than anybody, but I think if anybody could beat Canelo, I think Crawford could.
Yeah, I know you said like he could be the guy. What kind of a chance do you ultimately give him?
I think you give him like a 7 out of a 10.
Oh, wow, that high. I thought you were going to say like 25.
No, Crawford is good. Crawford is good, and I think he's been known that he's going to fight Canelo for a long, long time. And Crawford, he likes to pick up the weight, so I'm sure he's been working on the weights for a long, long time. So
Andre Ward, who knows what it takes to win big fights and move up in weight, believes Crawford's biggest strength isn't just his skills, it's his mental toughness. Ward sees Crawford as someone who is fully ready to handle both the physical and mental challenges of a huge fight like this. For Ward, it's Crawford's calm attitude and smart decisions under pressure that could make the difference and lead him to victory.
I'm going with Terence Crawford, big weight jump. A dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. It ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
Nonito Donaire gives credit to Crawford's footwork, which he feels is often overlooked. He sees it as a key tool that can stop Canelo's forward pressure. According to Donaire, Crawford's movement can force Canelo to keep turning, missing, and starting over, things Canelo doesn't handle well. Crawford's ability to move in and out while still staying in control could be the main reason he wins in what many believe will be a close fight.
You know, Canelo's a stronger guy, the bigger guy, but in the fight with a guy that moves around, and if Crawford uses his skills and his legs and his technique and just his ability, I think he can win. He can win the fight in decision, as long as he doesn't get hit with those big shots from Canelo.
Dimitri Bivol, one of the few fighters to beat Canelo, sees Crawford as a serious threat. He points to Crawford's speed, quick reactions, and strong defense as big advantages. While Bivol admits that moving up in weight is a big challenge, he also knows that some fighters have the special ability to rise through divisions. He believes Crawford is one of those rare fighters who can adjust fast and make his style work no matter how big his opponent is.
I think Crawford wants this fight a lot. He wants this fight, and I think he will be more active than Canelo's previous opponent, and he has different mentality. He has champion mentality. I think fight will be much more interesting.
What do you make of the weight in that fight, the weight difference?
I think Crawford will not let Canelo just walking on the ring when he wants, you know, because we could see this fight. Canelo did everything. When he wanna rest, he could rest easy, you know, in this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, when he wants to work, that guy didn't give him work. He just rest. And I think with Crawford, it will be harder to rest.
Who do you think wins?
I don't know. It's a very interesting fight, but I don't know. We'll see.
This upcoming super fight has grabbed the attention of the whole boxing world. With two big names, different styles, and weight classes coming together, it's more than just a fight, it's a statement. Fans and experts are divided in their opinions, making it one of the most talked about matchups in recent memory.
It's finally happening, y'all. We have Terence Bud Crawford going up against Canelo Alvarez on September 12th, and this is what boxing fans have been waiting for. Terence Bud Crawford has some of the best hands I have ever seen. But this man right here with this red beard got some of the most powerful punches that boxing has ever seen. This is going to be a fight that we all have been waiting for. These are the bouts that make UFC, because in the UFC, the best fight the best, but in boxing, that seldom happens. Like why haven't we had Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis yet? This is sometimes boxing, for whatever reason, decides not to give us the fights that we actually want to see, but finally, thanks to some Saudi money, clearly, we are going to get one of the biggest boxing events of the last 10 years, all right? This is like Manny versus Floyd, but at the prime of their careers. I'm excited for this. Y'all let us know who you think is going to win. Is it Terence Bud Crawford or Canelo Alvarez?
For Terence Crawford, this fight is about more than money or fame. It's about legacy. He's looking for a challenge that truly shows how great he is. Facing a bigger and more experienced champion like Canelo isn't about proving people wrong. It's about pushing himself to the limit. This isn't just another step in his career, it's a personal mission. If he wins, it would place his name among the greatest in boxing history.
I think me and Canelo will make for a great fight. It's the best fight in boxing right now. And you got two first ballot Hall of Famers going head to head with each other. And everybody want to see how Terence going to do going up two more weight classes.
A lot of people making a big deal about the weight. You just walked in here. You don't look like a 54 right now.
I just think a lot of people is adopting other people's thoughts.
I've seen Canelo in person. Yeah. Even for him, 168 is a big weight class.
Facts. And he's always the smallest person in his division. When you got Usyk fighting Tyson Fury, you know, Tyson Fury was the massive fighter over Usyk.
I'm not even so sure Canelo will be the bigger guy.
He'd probably be thicker, but I'm taller. You know, he have his strong points in the fight. I have mine, so.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.